Hi, hello, welcome everybody. We're playing more Slay the Princess again. Or today, I guess. Overall, I mean, the objective is pretty easy.
You're on a path in the woods,
We're just,
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I mean, our objective is to just, try to get more of her
You're
endings.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And that's about it. Let me try. Okay, so I think this part is kind of useless. So we're just gonna do. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Wait, actually, there's something I want to try.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Because I remember we killed her before, and then we chose to end it ourselves, right? What if we chose not to end it? I wonder if they would still give us that option, though. So,
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
so, I know yesterday they also mentioned that like after you do like a route or something, there's usually there's no point in doing it again.
The
So
blade is
there
your
might be some
implement.
options that are or routes
You'll
that are
need
gone
it
for
if
us
you want
now.
to do this right.
So, wait, we haven't heard the voice of the hero at all yet, interestingly enough. Um, I will, you know what I'm gonna do this time? This time I'm going to, I want to see something.
You take the blade from the table. It'll be...
Okay, we're gonna skip this because we've already seen this. I want to see,
The door to the basement creaks.
Wait.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
which one is this?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
doesn't
okay,
it?
it's this one. Um, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Like
Why
that,
don't
that's
you come
fun.
down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck here. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Alright,
She's
we've already
so
seen
cold.
this.
Focus on the task at hand.
So,
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
yep. I haven't decided yet. Like, I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's been. Don't you dare. It's fine.
I think I'll do it. I'll drop it this time.
The blade tumbles out of your
Thank you.
All right.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
We better be hero.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no
Yeah.
reason.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I mean, I'm being nice. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Who's they though? And don't you want to try and convince me to get you out? What's your name?
She hesitates before
This didn't work
answering.
last time, but maybe it'll work this time because we're being nicer.
You can address me as your royal.
Note the lack of...
You know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No, that's what I'm asking. I know what I'm told.
So you're not going to share?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
How pointless.
How would I get?
If you want
how-
to talk,
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
Okay, same thing.
Well, we can always put that in.
Her sharp. She isn't. She is.
Okay, we talk enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know.
Let's see. Oh, we could try to keep her locked away. This is a terrible option. I'll do. So we're trying to be nice this time. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's right, narrator. We're being a simp today.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall.
Or just a nice
and give
person.
them a
I mean, she
tug.
hasn't done anything. Like, I'm trying to like look at her perspective. I guess we're just a stranger coming down here. She's trapped. I had a knife. I guess from her perspective, it might be a facade, you know? So,
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Alright, I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find you something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Oh yeah, you ain't going anywhere.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
That means someone did this.
Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Hey, let me out
Your
of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Hmm.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I think the narrator does control me. Look, like the way he says it right here, you are here to slay the princess and you won't leave until that's done. Like, he's not giving us a choice. He's just telling us we won't. Just like the voices, like the other voices, how like the broken can actually control us. This is interesting.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Wait one sec. Sorry guys. I got There we go. Sorry about that. I had to delete someone from my stream because it was an advertisement, or you know, one of those bot advertised things. Could be a real person, but I don't really care. It doesn't matter, man.
Easier for whom?
I think it's just so rude to. I don't understand the point of. Whatever. It just peeves me when like people use bots to like make their numbers higher. Like, what's the point? I don't know.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they though? Does she know who they are?
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Slay the princess. Slay the princess.
Against your
That is
better
crazy.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
That's fucking brutal right there.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you
Damn.
make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Like, look at that. She just does that without any emotions. Holy fuck.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Sure. Approach the locked
No,
door.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Oh?
As the princess approaches the
You
bottom
see?
stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
The narrator is controlling us, so we do have confirmation now.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
She killed me.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Nice.
Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Oh, she's gonna kill us.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, do you think we're gonna work together in the second one? Oh, this is actually the wholesome one. Well, she also just straight up
And
killed
then
me.
she slits your throat
Yeah.
with an almost clinical
I mean, that's
ease.
kind of cruel, but I mean, you weren't gonna try and help me at all, even though I helped you.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
I wonder if she's the.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Probably. Chapter 2: The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. So let's see. Oh wait.
By
Does
trick.
he?
Don't forget what he did to us the last
Oh, the
time
skeptic.
around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep
He
it
did
that
control
way.
us, so. Like, at least with the voices, they're like, in a weird way, they are other versions of us, so I can kind of understand why. The narrator himself has his own power to control us. So that's kind of different, because he comes off as a separate individual. But we might not have free will after all. Or
You know I can hear you.
we
Tim,
have partial
right?
free will.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
I like how he says wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I like the skeptic as well. I like the skeptic, the cold, and I do think what was the other one? The gaslighting one? What was it called? Fuck. I think that one's a bit too much, but yeah, the cold and the skeptic is pretty good so far. And the hero has actually grown on me. I didn't like
The
the hero at
interior of
first,
the
but-
cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I want to try something. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be a good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
So can I approach the mirror now?
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
No, we can't break
you reach
it.
forward, but there was, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
On the skeptic has been pretty good so far. I think I kind of wish I had the skeptic as a voice from the very start. He's giving interesting clues, like to the mirror,
The door to the basement
the
creaks
narrator.
open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The thing about this one is she should already be free, right?
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
So is this like the aggressive versions?
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking
She's
loudly
more
as she moves.
chained.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Oh, it's interesting. Her neck is chained now, so even if we were to use the blades to like cut off her hands, she's still not free. Interesting that they still have one extra chain here that's free. I wonder if this chain represents something. Because it's been here, because like, okay, this is the only one where there's been multiple chains. Every single time there's at least one chain on the left, which is her being captured, well not captured, but prisoner. And then one chain always free here. Even with this one where there are multiple ones, there's still one free for some reason.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Yeah, I mean, you would think it'd be like this initially. I don't know.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Exactly.
What an
Why?
interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I mean, we didn't do that last time, so. Leave the princess in the basement. Sit with her.
You step towards the
what's up?
princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
And she has her hand back.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Proceeds to kill us instantly. That'd be awesome. Let's sit closer. Sit where you were told to sit. Oh fuck! I feel like being petty again. But it is reasonable. We do have a weapon, and the narrator could control us. It is true. Sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
Oh, is she killing us?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her
Oh, that's
fists.
cool. This is a great. Oh, this is a great CG. I like this. This looks so good.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of
Oh,
you
she's gonna
dropping to
kill
the
me?
ground
Really?
as she
Instantly?
pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Oh, that's mean.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
Oh, is that why? Because we didn't drop the knife?
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
All right. God damn it, Skeptic. Who told you to be so smart? Yeah, he's right, though.
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled?
Oh, I really like the hero and the skeptic. They're
How
fun.
many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she
Ooh.
ends you.
If I end her, she's gonna kill me. This is the same. It's the same. So we're gonna. Oh, I think we can try and break the pattern here. Instead of us both dying, we'll try to not do that, I guess. Drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test
she
the
doesn't
bruised
remember
flesh
us.
of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Wait, where'd she put the blade? Oh, it's in her hand.
She pulls up her
What
hair,
the fuck?
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Okay, maybe I really shouldn't have walked close to her. I fucked up.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
What the fuck?
No.
I'll watch. This seems amusing.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, her smile unwavering as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage.
How?
Last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
I should have I should have stepped away. God damn it. Okay, I think I got it. I think from now on, I'll try to do what the game tells me to do. I'll go with the route that seems, instead of, well, this is awkward to say, but instead of like exploring like what would happen in these events, I should just go for this, like the logical stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's what I should go for. 'Cause I think if I chose not to do this, shoot, we would be talking right now.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Narrator, are you an idiot?
Huh. So that's her play.
What?
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head.
Holy
it
shit.
stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Did it have to?
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
You know what's hilarious? This actually sounds like what a like any actual person would say. I really like the voice of the hero in this part. In this iteration, the voice of the hero is really fun. I really like it.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Do you think she killed herself because she killed, like, we were willing to let her kill us last time, so this time she's willing to die for us? Do you think that's what it is?
Are you sure she's not winking at us?
Oh, because the skeptic was winking at her?
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A
Ew.
trophy,
Okay,
proof of our
skeptic.
victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
Actually, I'm down with the proper burial thing, but like the other two was, come on, dude. I get why he's saying it though.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with me. That's
Ugh,
awkward.
Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
I love how the narrator said, "Ugh, fine." I love that. It's like an actual disgust.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
Hey.
She didn't. She's dead.
Ooh.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
So it seems like the skeptic knew. He wants us to bring it with us, but it seems like he knew what would happen. I can't guess. Like, why would she still be alive? That I don't understand.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
And it's
Only
oh, what?
A world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah, we're actually out. Wait, what the fuck?
Well played.
Ooh, free a prisoner. We got it. Talking hand. Oh, talking heads. My bad. That's my achievement.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, he's already disappearing.
Over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Hey, nice. Too bad we weren't able to talk. But maybe us not talking was the right move, because if we had talked, the narrator would have heard and he might have interfered. Maybe I did the right thing by accidentally doing the wrong thing. Or
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
sorry, I meant like maybe I did the right thing by accident. Oh, what? Oh, already? That was fast. But you do not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I wanna try. Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the
What
end
is
for
that
me.
supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Approach them. You approach the mirror, gaze into your own reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, the decay. You've withered. You've withered. Find yourself in a long quiet. We withered. Okay, wait. So we were growing stronger when we were just simply going against. So I think we were okay. So we were growing when we were doing what the narrator says, but now we're withering that we're trying to assist the princess. Interesting. You find yourself in the long quiet again. Proceed to the cabin. Is it just gonna be the head? Oh, there's the body. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist? What does that mean? How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Hmm? Let's see. What do you think? Do you think of this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Oh yeah, I mean she's kind of brutal.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Interesting. You can't be a contradiction.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that means. Let's see. Let's try. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay, sorry, that's too loud. The music. So I think what she means is that when we go into the world, she doesn't see the whole entire world. She only sees herself, like her as a princess, and what we do, I think.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Let's see. How about, have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, my awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of self-knowledge.
Oh. You still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences. You have your responsibilities, and I have mine.
I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna try something. How many more do I need to bring to you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. Yeah, same as last time. I think we said this
The
previously.
tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to contemplate the gifts you bring me.
Okay, got it. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really, I guess. Like, I guess it's the fact that, like, interestingly enough, like, cause we know in the grand scheme of things, these are all like fake, right? Yeah, it's all distant. Let's see. I don't know if I would like her more. I think it's more like, yeah, I just want it to stop because it's just because no matter what, one of us is always suffering, right?
It will, in time, but you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
She doesn't hate us. I don't even think her other versions specifically hate us either. So I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I want to try something. So I got. Oh wait, I got an achievement. It's a gratuitous vessel. Bring
You're
the
on a
prisoner's head
path
to
in
her.
the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And
Well,
in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so the previous one was the bloated. You've grown, and now it's you've withered because we helped the princess. I think. Also, sorry, I'm gonna lower the sound volume a little bit more. Maybe I'll lower the volume a little.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Okay. So I want to try something. There's two things I want to try. I want to try doing one of the endings we already did, see if it's possible. But I also want to try to, let's. Can't someone else do this?
unfortunately,
And then I want to do. I'm okay with the
course,
world
I mean-
ending. Oh, it's not letting me. Do I
Yes,
not?
I'm
Oh,
don't look. While I never cause that,
wait. Can I not forget this? I'm
are
not
you
doing this.
serious?
It's not letting us.
Does it?
Oh, we don't have the choice to just not go to the cabin. Interesting.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oh shit.
You make your way up the short path to the
So I will say, the intro of the game did say, and I think this is probably the right choice, that there isn't a
The
bad ending
interior
or
of
a
the
wrong
cabin is
ending,
almost
I should
entirely
say.
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine
But I think
layer
me
of
growing
dust.
or
The only
me
furniture
withering
of note, the blade is
is just like a decision. Now I want to try something. Okay, I'm gonna take the blade into the basement.
her voice. Don't let
Check.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
This is the same thing again.
you walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife?
Look how reasonable. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it.
Thank you.
Against your will be free. Don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an
Okay,
awkward
let's
start to a
see.
relationship.
How would I get you out of
You
here?
can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't. Well,
Her sharp. She is.
You know why I'm here?
do you? I see. The silent treatment. You know, if you don't share with me, well, I'm not going to share with you.
Yeah, I think that's fair. What's your name?
She hesitates before.
You can.
No.
How long have you been down here?
Again, she offers.
Too long. Alright, we talked enough.
Oh,
You know.
I'm tempted. Okay, I want to do this option. I want to keep her locked away, but I want to try something.
Oh, they're large and heavy.
if you don't have the.
Doubt.
I want to try. If I don't have the key, any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Damn, that's brutal.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
To be fair, we did kill ourselves with Eternity.
You attempt. Is someone.
Let's try. Turn to the bottom. There's no
You
point.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You
Okay. What? We don't have the option. We have to slay her.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down.
Oh.
The princess flinches as you strike, and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Oh, we don't have the choice to save her.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's unarmed, and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you.
Oh, so much for trying to help her. Oh well.
The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
That's actually pretty cool.
Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Oh, we can only slay her.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes. We can still turn this around.
Oh, we could finish the. We'll give up. We don't have that option. Finish the job or run for the stairs. So this is definitely an ending. They've done this multiple times about locking her in. So this is definitely a different ending. Let's try finishing
You
the
steel
job.
your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either.
Interesting that both of us died this time.
Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I don't know. It feels like he wants both of us to die.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Uh-huh. How convenient. And he's the one that's saying all of it.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Well, I mean, I know
You don't
it's
have
not.
the time to worry over her words.
Before, yeah. Now, no.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
This is actually very similar to the other one, the adversary, the
You're
first
on
one
a path in the woods,
with the god.
and at the
goddess.
end of that path is
Divine
a
being?
cabin. And in the bay, you're here to.
How about, can we Turn around and
You
leave.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Oh. Committed to my completion. Cannot go further astray. Wait, what?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us.
Oh, it's a
That's
stubborn
the
again.
Spirit.
Yeah, I don't really like the stubborn all that much, I'll be honest.
A warning. She will lie lying. Are you sure? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Alright. We did have the stubborn before, right?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone
Oh,
walls
I think I remember
press
this
in
one.
on you,
I think this is the
as if
one I
trying
played
to
in the
forcefully
demo.
direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade
Wait.
perched on its edge.
Or is this the same one as the divine one? It can't be
The
right.
blade is your
I'll take the blade.
You take the blade.
Enter the basement. Maybe I should stop taking the blade. I'm gonna ignore the mirror this time.
The
It's
door to the basement
pointless.
creaks open,
No, this is
revealing
new.
a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the
Oh
final
my.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
I love the power stance. It's the best stance.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yeah, why hasn't she done that?
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Oh, so she knows. God, I love that.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Wait, can we talk about this? Let's see. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
Are you sure about that?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Sorry, I got another stupid thing.
Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. But that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Yeah, which is good.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay! As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
I wonder why he thinks it's a parallel universe. I wonder if the narrator like I wonder if like it is actual parallel worlds, and the narrator himself knows that we're from a different timeline every single time, and the only thing he knows is that both the princess and us must die for his world to be safe. I think in this story the narrator is trying to be the hero by trying to get me and the princess to kill each other. I think that might be the hidden story here. Like, I'm thinking that maybe every single time we like get one of the princesses, to like we give it to the final version of her, like each world does die, because in a way we are freeing each princess, right? And the narrator always goes away. I wonder if that's the case. Like, the narrator in every world is like has no idea what the fuck is going on. They think it's like for them it's their world, their first time. They only get one shot. For us, we get infinite shots. And because like he's like, not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to parallel universes the second we die. That's a very interesting line, because he's so sure about that. He says that as if it's like a fact. Yeah.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
So, let's do a turn around and leave. How about, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think it's two of us have some things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Man, this is like the simplest one out of all of them. What the fuck?
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
But why?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh my god, Stubborn and her are meant for each other. That gets boring after a while. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Interesting. I haven't decided. Wait, I haven't decided what I'm here to do, actually.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you?
I mean, does it matter? If we fight for eternity, does it matter?
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk.
Oh, she's gonna totally
But
kill
you
us.
should come a little closer first.
I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Oh, interesting. If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh, and I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Interesting.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah, especially that last part. Don't be such a coward.
I like the stubborn.
I'm just
It's
being
weird.
cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it. Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
It's true. I mean, eventually we'll get bored of it and we'll probably be like, okay.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
Ah, but I do. Wonder if we could just turn around and leave. That'd probably piss her off, right? Attempt to free the princess, that's a terrible idea. I think she would kill us for doing this. Though I really want to do it. I think personality-wise, she doesn't give a fuck. I think this is one of those choices where normally I would pick this, but logically I shouldn't be picking this option. I really wanted to see what happens, but I think it's the wrong choice. But I really want to do it. I really want to do it. She's gonna kill us instantly, I think. You know what? I'll step closer.
Blade held tight in your hand, you take a cautious step towards the princess. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was. Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die and the world doesn't have to end. So how about I choose, why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
Really? Oh, interesting.
And it makes sense.
If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world?
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet.
Oh, so she's probably low-key psychotic. Cause like, I realized, yeah, the princesses has never seen the world. None of them have ever seen the outside. So I think when the world is made, they're always in here. Like their only memory is of being in, is like being captured.
Besides, I thought we went over this last time. I never wanted to end the world.
Really? We never went over this last time. She's never said that. You really don't want to be free?
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
The princess glances down at her chains.
If you're talking about these, they're nothing.
Oh.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength. And then they snap.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was only a matter of time, but she's loose. Dear Lord. What do we do? You took the blade. How about you use it?
Exactly. We do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her, we kill her, we win.
What? Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm
But
down
go
for it.
ahead. Keep trying my patience.
I kind of want to. Damn. Why? What happened to you after you died?
I woke up, didn't you?
Huh. You don't have any wounds.
You don't either.
Oh, fair. You're different.
I know. You already told me.
Huh. This basement's
I
different.
like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
But what? Okay. Or we could just walk single file out of here. No, I have to. I have to.
That's right. Not everything has to
I
be so
love that
violent.
line. That's such a good line.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Alright, fine. Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing. But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Hmm.
I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
Oh my god. Leave it at that. Let's see. Oh wait. How about this one? The last time we talked, you seemed to care about why you were here. What made you stop caring?
I stopped caring because I found my purpose.
The princess flashes a sinister grin.
You.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us?
That's actually kind of cool.
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will, the fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just start stabbing her already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
I'm actually kind of down to fight now. And you know what? Yeah, fine. If you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. Yeah, sure.
Finally ready to complete
down
your
for this.
destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
I wonder if we instantly lose.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Wow.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Why is it that, like, she gets to change every single time and we stay the same? I want to get stronger.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Oh.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay, logically, I would agree with the hero here, but I really want to listen to the voice of the stubborn. I think it's way more fun. Let's strike at our
That's
head.
your plan then.
And that's
your
more
plan.
fun. I actually like
Push
this.
off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The
I'll
princess's
listen.
grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes. You finally get it, don't you?
Sure, I do.
Dying and coming back. Clashing against each other over the fate of everything. Forever.
Did she just admit out loud that she's gonna end the world if she gets out of here?
She most certainly did. I hope you've made a mental note of that, hero. There's no more room for doubt. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
Man, Stubborn's literally a murder hobo.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
It collides with your ribs. You feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact,
Ooh.
the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
Interesting. Stubborn is matching the narrator.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it.
He says we're fine and we're actually fine. He has to
It
give
really
way to
doesn't
the
matter.
narrator. I mean, the narrator
Princess
has to give way to
glances
him.
down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Let's see. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here.
I meant that nothing else matters. It's hard to describe. It's just a feeling. That it's just us. That when we hurt each other, we're alive. And when that happens, everything else is gone.
Interesting.
You feel it too, right?
Let's see. Isn't that what you meant when you said I understood? Because if that's the case, I absolutely don't get it. I'm not even sure there's an it to get.
Oh. That makes me angry. No. Frustrated. Wait. Sad. Maybe you can still get it though, if I show you.
She's desperate. Should we? Actually, I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think this is healthy for either of us either.
This path is already worn by
Oh.
travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again. Change your course.
We've done this. Wait, which one was this one then? Do you think this is the immortal one? Oh, interesting. Aren't you jumping the gun in here? We died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes?
Been there, seen that.
Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind. Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us.
She's not that type of person, I think. I think she'll actually let us.
3 steps ahead of us. Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
Yeah, exactly.
And how would you know that?
Because I wouldn't think to trick us. So why would she?
Yeah, I agree here.
That's a great point, so please stop hesitating and end this now.
Oh, I like this one. Cut it out, will you? I'm not gonna take a cheap win like that.
The princess grins as her arms fall back to
I
her
like that one.
sides.
I like that choice.
Good. Enough talk. Let's fight.
Yeah, sure, let's go with it. I prefer that way more.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
Oh, is it the same as last time?
Wait, does that mean we're
Yeah, we're dead.
dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
Interesting that narrator says it like that.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Also, it's interesting that we're dead, but we're still hearing this.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Oh, I fucking love the stubborn. Oh, this is awesome. I fucking love this route. Holy shit, this is the best route so far. Oh, this is awesome.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, fuck you, narrator.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Yeah, so the voices are stronger than narrator, and narrator does judge what happens. Cool.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
Oh, that's so cool.
Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
Nah, we're fine.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
All right, Yeah. I'm starting to get an idea of how I am in my D&D sessions, because when I play D&D with my friends, like I'm relatively quiet, but I think mentally this is what I'm at. I think to my friends this is what I just do all the time. I just fucking murder everything.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
This is the best one so far.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
Is the walls getting closer? I just realized they might just be getting closer. Are they getting smaller
All of you
now?
need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
True.
Well, I guess I had it wrong.
Yeah, how convenient.
You guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
You know, we're learning a lot about the narrator here more than before. Also untethering, what is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
Huh.
But you did say it, so it means something.
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that.
Well, if you're not going to answer that, I'm not
Why
going to
the
trust
bloody
you.
hell not?
Yeah.
Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts.
How meta.
What?
The princess can't die? You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, I think it's too late for that. I think we evolved that one. I'm not gonna say the princess can't die. I'm not even gonna think that. Lie. The princess can die. Princess can't die. Ah.
Yes. Exactly. Like, the princess can't die. I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
I got an achievement just now. That which cannot die, cannot die. Cannot die, cannot die, cannot die.
I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it?
It makes sense. So I think the world is influenced by us right now. Like the princess is influenced by what we think of her.
Yes. Like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
That's cool.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
I wonder if we can also think we cannot die.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, "Your destiny awaits."
Because the stubborn one's also saying that we haven't died.
No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
I don't think she actually cares about ending the world.
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
I think that coincides with what's happening. I think every world does die every time we give one of the princesses.
And what
or
exactly
get the
can't
good
we leave her
ending.
down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on. Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you.
It's time.
Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
by the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Interesting. It kind of... So, the fact that most of the time we kill each other is really similar to all the others, where we usually always kill each other at the same moment as well.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone. So the narrator gave up, huh?
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so tired.
Oh. I think this is like honestly I think this is the best starting one. It's the most simplistic. I think this is a good one because you kind of resonate with the princess and like you get to do the simple option of trying to kill her. But at the same time, both of you are perfectly okay with trying to kill each other, unlike all of the others. And if this is your first route, it gives you a lot of insights of all the other stuff. And you kind of like, for the others, maybe you'll go with what the princess says, and then like maybe you'll change your mind and go with what the narrator says after a while. You know, it's like, it's really cool. I like how the game kind of gives you viewpoints in both like why you should trust the narrator and why you shouldn't trust the narrator. And same with the princess, like some routes make you feel like you should be listening to the princess, and others makes you doubt her every single time. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
Alright, so let's do this
But
one.
it feels so bad. Like,
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Not the end, whoever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
okay.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Man, the stubborn and that princess really belongs to each other. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but do you need to see what's in it? I'm withering. You've unraveled the remains. You've unraveled. Ah, I see it. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. So I think I'm... Wait. I was withering before, now unraveling. Ah. You are at the cabin. Approach her. I think maybe...
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
I actually do believe that helping the princess here is probably gonna end up being not a bad end, but like it's gonna suck for everyone else but us. I really do think so. Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me.
See, like she really doesn't care about anyone or anything else. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Yeah, I kind of got that. It's kind of like how if there's nothing around, that means like the concept of having nothing means there's something. You get what I mean? So like you can't actually have nothing. Like the only way to have nothing is if someone somewhere or someplace else has it, essentially. So, do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
Also, this is the only route where we didn't die 3 times. Well, we died more than 3 times, but technically, we only started over twice.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Do you know what happens when you're gonna awaken?
No. The point of awakening is to find out.
When you sent me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. You have a narrator. Have the vessels had one?
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I'm thinking so. Interesting. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. I love that. Let's see. He does, but I don't know why. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Maybe the narrator is a version of me that knows that helping her is the wrong choice. I'm thinking maybe. How many more vessels do I need to bring to you?
1.
Oh,
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
I see. If it's the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before completion, then I'm not going back. Oh, I'm just going to stay here. What?
You've already tried waiting, but I understand. If you
Uh-oh,
need
I didn't
more
mean to do that.
time. I'll wait with you.
There's no waiting forever. Okay, good. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Alright, cool. So 1 route left. The hero and the princess. A fierce vassal. Bring the adversary to her.
You're on a path. You're here to.
Okay. So I guess silently. Oh, continues the captain.
You make your way.
So there's 2 things I can do. I can do one to just
The
like keep
interior
her
of the
in.
cabin is almost entirely. The blade is.
So we can choose to I actually kind of want to save for this, to be honest. I don't know why, but I want to save for this. Because it's like the ending. I don't know why, it doesn't really matter. So there's 2 routes that I think that are open to us. One we haven't done yet. The other one is we can go up the stairs and leave her in the basement. Again, I don't think I'm going to choose that option because that seems like the worst option. I'm gonna choose to enter the basement without the blade. I've taken the blade with me every single time. I think this time I'm gonna ignore that. I want to see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, so we don't have the blade. She's actually...
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the simp hero. My bad.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good
Wrong
luck,
address.
hero.
No one's home.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Oh, she's smiling. Wow, she actually seems like a nice person. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
That'd be miserable. I think when the narrator says she's hesitating or not, no, she's formulating. She isn't actually formulating. She doesn't know her name. She doesn't have a name. She just knows she's the princess, and she's going she's gonna be slayed. I think that's the only thing she knows. Your name is Princess is your name? She doesn't know.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I don't think about let's see. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
That's fair.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Ooh, true. Well, it's not that we wouldn't believe you, it's just that the idea is no matter what we say, she would probably say something that wants to get her out, right? Let's see. Let's do... I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
This is a terrible idea. I hate that option.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me?
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Yeah, you are. I think that's a terrible idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Oh, she
Let's
changed.
hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, let's get you out of here.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, I think you're doing the right thing.
I think we're doing a terrible thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any... Okay, this is the same thing, right?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Damn.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant
same
about
option.
cutting our... We're tempted to make someone else
Hey, let me out of here.
shouts. I'll repeat. You try the
will?
door.
Okay, return to the bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're
I
in.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
This one's the most brutal one, I think. The fact that she just does this, it means like she could have done this at any time. Like, this would make me instantly distrust her.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's try... Wait, what happens if we try to save her again?
Fine. Against your better
same thing.
judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes... Her limb falls to... She
Same
didn't
thing.
so much as utter... No. She smiles soft. How is she still...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Oh, but she's much nicer now. Approach the locked door.
No.
We're actually trying...
We won't have any
Oh,
of
no.
that. The stakes are too high. As
Nope.
the princess... Wait, this is... Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, but she's not... Oh, can we stop? Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Oh, we're definitely pissed at the narrator for this.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist. Ooh, we get the option
The
now.
blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Do you think she's still gonna try and kill us?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Ah.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I like this one.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Alright, Hero's actually a simp here. But I actually like this one. Well, besides when she started tearing through her hands with her teeth, that was fucking brutal. But otherwise, yeah. Because I think that one leads to a route that's pretty fucking creepy, obviously. But I wanted to see this one, because this one's a very interesting take.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Yeah, but we know everyone is literally no one.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
See, we know the narrator could just instantly kill us now. Like, he could. He just chooses not to make us suffer.
I'm sorry.
I wonder if she's doing it on purpose, though.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh, never mind.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So you think the damsel? Oh, this one's new.
You're on a path. You're here.
All right. Let's see. And I can't leave, right? Yeah, no. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
The voice of the smitten. Oh no, not him and the hero. This can't go well.
Excuse me?
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved
Oh,
brutally
God.
take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Okay, so I think with this route, so as with the voice of the smitten, I assume that this means the princess is gonna be more favorable to us now. Because I think, yeah, the voices kind of capture what the princesses are. Like, the broken one is similar to the divine one, where it's like well, maybe not. I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
You suck.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Alright, proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I wonder if we can ignore taking the blade again. I wonder what happens if we do take the blade this time. I think it's a bad choice to take the blade this time, especially with how the princess is.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But I am curious what happens if we did take the blade. I'll just enter the basement though, I'll be honest.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Is it though? This is the nicest one so far.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
This is all lit up. There's a nice carpet.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's
Oh my God.
somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
No, I think you're just an idiot.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Yeah, I like the hero for this one. I like how he's being the reasonable one now. After being like, oh man, she's so good. And now like we see the smitten and he's like going, alright, bring it back a notch. Was I like that?
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Yeah,
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
for everyone's sake.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Again.
My love,
Oh my
we're here
God.
to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Interesting, so she remembers.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh god damn it. I hope this is the one where she betrays us. This would be the best one to betray us in.
And she called us a hero.
Oh, I actually hope this is the one where she manipulates us and totally betrays us. It would be the best.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
This would be the best one to totally betray us in.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yep.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Ah, see?
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Ah, it is true. We are just going to different worlds and ending them essentially to get the princess.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Bruh.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, it's not. That's not a confession. No, I don't want the world to end. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to all of them. That's so edgy. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
All right, fine.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
All right. Well, sure. Why not?
Not so sure.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
You think?
That's because she's perfect.
No, I don't think it's because she's perfect. I think it's because she's the damsel in the story. Well,
Do you think
we know
she
that,
has
but they
someone
don't.
like him telling her what to do?
Ooh. Well, we know she doesn't.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Yeah, we know she doesn't because we've spoken with the other version of her last time.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Well, actually, I think her voice would, if she had one, would be a voice to drive her to manipulate us. You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Well, maybe not like that, but yes. I guess it's similar to like how if there's a, if there's like if you run over an animal and it's suffering, it's better just to end it because it's cruel.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Also, it is true. Like, let's say some guy's here to kill you. You want to be freed. He does free you, but then for some reason he's trying to kill you now, even though you can see that the person isn't. Like, you have your freedom. They don't want that to happen. I could see why they would end your life. Like, I wouldn't blame them for it necessarily. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
That's fucking brutal, dude.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Why hasn't she done that already?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Oh, the beloved is influencing the narrator. So so it's just like the previous one with the stubborn. He's stronger than the narrator.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
There's two routes. One, she is manipulating us, and she genuinely doesn't care. Two, I think it might be because she actually somewhat trusts us. Like, like as in, she'll go with what we say because we already like. If she's been stuck here for a really long, like let's say again, like this is the first time we play the game. If she was stuck here for such a long time that she doesn't know her name, she doesn't know anything, and we actually try to help her, like she might be open to it this time. Like she's like, you know what, maybe this guy's doing the right choice again, you know?
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Also, yeah, there's that too. Maybe again, she could just be manipulating us and letting us do whatever so she can just betray us. Rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Again.
I would if you had a weapon.
Exactly, we didn't have the weapon this time. Though I would love to see her betray us here.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay, wait, Smitten? Maybe we should think about this a bit?
You wouldn't.
Please, Smitten?
I would.
No, please don't.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Fair. Alright, yeah, but like Smitten, hold on a bit. I kind of don't feel like dying.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I love that. I love the narrator. Whenever the world is doomed, I love how the narrator just like gives up. It's just the best.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Also, we know from the previous iteration that if we have a thought, it becomes reality. So if we think she can be freed by through her chains, it will be.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I hope she tries to kill us.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
I love the narrator.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Oh, that seems like a cool ending.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I hope she tries to choke us and kill us.
What do we do now?
Damn it! I just want to be betrayed so badly. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
See, I'll be honest. I'm leaning. Okay, this is kind of nerdy. Not nerdy. This is kind of like degenerate behavior. But I would totally be willing to like bow down to her over the goddess one, because like when you're like arrogant and stuff, it just doesn't feel good to like listen to them, right? But this one's like nice. Like, you know, if you're nice, I would want to treat the person nice as well. If they're gonna be arrogant and like almighty and all that stuff, it's like, well, now I just want to spite you. You know what I mean?
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Have you ever even talked with anyone before? No, right?
I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Well, we already know that's not about her wanting to end the world. She just will. It's just the causality. It's like a hurricane will cause destruction. It's not whether they want to or not. It just does.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I guess so.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Ooh, like, please say something scary.
And then she shrugs.
Ah.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
She's actually wholesome. I'm so disappointed. Okay, one, I'm so happy, but I'm also so disappointed that she's just so wholesome. God damn it. I just expect to be betrayed everywhere at every step. Like when a character betrays me, I'm just like, maybe they're not that bad. And I just push them to see if they are that bad. And then if they're actually good, I'm like, maybe they'll betray me. And I push them to thinking that they are gonna betray me. It's fucking crazy. I'm so mentally unstable. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
This is so...
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Smitten, maybe we do.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Yeah.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
What do you mean she doesn't have to be so happy? She's been stuck here forever. I love how the narrator's so salty about this. It's so good. It's so good.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
The world ends.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh.
That's a familiar move.
Yeah, it is.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
So he did do it last time. Now we know for sure.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Are we gonna break it down?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Yeah, I'm with the narrator. I actually am,
Of
but
course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
God, I fucking hate and love the Smitten so much.
Are you listening to
He's
this?
the
You don't have
worst
to go
and the
along with
best.
every whim of that delusional voice.
It's just exasperation of like how he's so blind, you know? It's fun, but like it's like god damn.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, the hero's just like I'm not fucking doing anything. Like he's like whatever, dude. You think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Ooh.
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Nobody is leaving this
Oh,
basement.
you believe. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I love this. I love this so much. I lied. This is the best route.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Yeah, because again, we know if we think it, it becomes true. If we think that we can both open it, if we do it, then it's fine. Like when we make the choices, that's how it becomes reality.
You and the princess make your way upstairs.
There's a knife.
And the blade.
She's gonna
That's
betray
right,
us.
There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
She's gonna betray us. Take the blade and slay the princess. You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I'm sorry, narrator. This is just too fun.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Wait, well, I mean, you want to leave, right? So we can, yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Ooh, romantic haze. Your love will set you free. That's the achievement I got.
Our happy ending at last.
You know what? If this is the final version of her, this is actually kind of cool. I like this being the last one.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
All right.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Mm,
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I have feathers? Oh. Bye. But you didn't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay.
It
Just
feels
trust
so
me.
bad. Like, yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
You know what's funny? He's actually right. Approach the mirror. So what are we now? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in the shadows, just beyond the reflection. A crow? We're a crow. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, he's the crow. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see. Ooh, there's the.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it?
Oh, that's.
You needed
cool.
help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So he's the original me then. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Wait, are you part of me or are you something
No,
else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
If you made me, then what am I?
Or the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Let's. There's so many choices. Let's. Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
So many choices. Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
So the princess is changed. I get it. And the narrator is basically a constant. He's not stagnation necessarily. Well, it's like he said earlier. He's eternity, right? He is being in the void forever. He's everything staying the same forever. And while the princess is changed. Let's see. I have 2 choices left. Let's see. Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or slice of soggy bread? Wait, why did you make her a prince? Yeah, why is she a princess, or why did you make her a princess? Yeah, that's
You
one.
asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
Huh.
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Well, I'm a god, huh? Death of the author. Oh, death of the author. Run out of questions. Let's see. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Interesting. As a final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her. That's the achievement I got. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. What? Oh, is she everything? Oh. Oh, damn, that's creepy.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
You know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. but it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Interesting. That is true, because I always choose the talking options.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Can I just save? Oh, sorry. I want to save. I'm going to save. I'm going to just save the game here. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I'll be honest, I think this princess or this goddess here, I don't particularly trust her all that much. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's see. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions before I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Wait, what? Did I make the wrong choice?
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Oh shit.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Is that too loud, guys? I do have the game, like, it is limited, so it should work. It should be fine. I guess I'll test it. I was blind by emotion. We both know that. That feeling never. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'll remain. I don't know what to choose. I'll remain silent.
But you say nothing.
Oh.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end.
I like the 6 arms here. It reminds me of what was it, Shiva, I think?
Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Oh, you know what's interesting? The fact that it was forever was kind of representing, like, it was similar to what the narrator wants, right? Or the echo? Because that's also eternity, right? It was unnecessary. We could have worked together to build something better.
But for us, that was better. For me, there was no better end. I lost myself in an artistry so profound that it lifted both of us into something greater.
I think the sound is too loud though, so I am gonna lower the volume.
To question everything is to deny proof of the reality that lies in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you did not live alone. You found me, and we held trust in each other for no reason than to believe in something that wasn't us.
That's cool. I love this one. This is awesome.
Cold skepticism turned to liberation, but it required a journey to blossom. Though you have blossomed, do you have no more journeys left to make? What of those in the spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am generally for I actually hate stagnation. Like, I didn't mention this, but the Echo's method of like no one will ever die, like his eternity, like remember, his eternity was us staying in the cabin forever. Like that shit is boring, you know? I actually am not a fan of stagnation, and if the Echo represents that, I don't like that. Like, death sucks, but it's a cycle. Like, it's a cycle. It shows progress, you know? It shows people move on. It gives us a reason to keep going. Let's see. How about... Path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them.
And that is what I want too. To protect them from the horrors of an eternity without me.
Well, I don't really care about you. I just want that. I don't know. Oh.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Oh, we're the princess right now. That's us. This whole entire time, that has been us. Oh, I was wondering who those were.
Forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action itself from reality?
Can you say with certainty that what shape a world without you will take? What? Wasn't even I won't engage with violence. I don't get that. Okay, you didn't give me much choice as a wrong option because I actually didn't give her a choice. That's kind of fucked up there. Can you say with certainty what shapes a world without you will take?
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it?
Because, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs.
And yet bodies change and consciousness goes on. The infant's body is not the child's, is not the adult's, but the thread of existence remains strung through it all.
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes and smiling from a distance. Respite is welcome.
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Interesting. See, okay, I'm gonna save. I find it interesting that she thinks it's a prison, though. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. That is true.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens when we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Oh, it seems like we're more of like avatars of destruction than actually like... I don't know if I agree with this. This seems like a bad thing. This seems more like when we're born. It's like how... Okay, so I get it. It's like, imagine the world is actively fighting against us being born, because if we're born, the world ends, right? So like, we're the villains of the story. In a story, we would be the villains, right? I'm gonna choose. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective. You keep dismissing mine. But if you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
That's really arrogant, though.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh shit, hero! Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Alright, sorry, the voice is... Maybe I should lower the volume of the music, actually. Where's everyone
They're
else?
still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Sure.
Then let's go.
I'll be honest, I don't really know what's going on. What the fuck? Oh, this is so cute. Cabin in the woods.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Sure. Oh, I like that for old time's sakes. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to cabin? The narrator really gone? Take the blade, enter the basement. I'd like that for old time's sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
No, he didn't.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Now I feel bad. I don't know actually how to feel about him being gone.
It's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
And honestly, it seems like he wasn't even bad. I'll take the blade. I've taken the blade for every single... I think for story-wise, I've always taken the blade, except for the last two, just to see what happens, or the last one to see what happens. But I think I'll take the blade, as
That's
usual.
probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
And this time we should have free agency, unless the hero betrays us. Enter the basement. And I think it's interesting that the hero is...
Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I think it's interesting that the hero is with us. He's always been with us from the beginning. But I think for this time, it's right to maybe listen to him as like the ending, because he's always been with us.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
So the very first one, huh? Continue down
And
the
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
Damn, I love this one.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sit with her. We did it the first time, we'll do it this time. I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Really? Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Ah. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
I don't want that though, because that's going back doesn't solve anything.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
You know what this reminds me of? There's if I don't know if you guys have seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's a movie. I think it was released last year, the year before that. It was very, very popular. It has raving reviews. Again, my take on the movie is that it's a good movie. It didn't blow me away because I've seen subjects about that plenty of time. But it's about like the movie kind of describes what's going on here much better than I could ever describe it because I'm an idiot. Unfortunately, I can't describe things very well, but I'll try. So it's basically like when you know everything. Like if you think of it in the perspective of a god, right? It kind of gets boring. Like having unlimited power or unlimited knowledge is a great goal to go towards. Like it's what drives someone. But once you have it, it kind of becomes boring. There's no, like, it's why you never want to be like, there's one thing of being number one and keeping it and knowing that there's a challenge. But if you're actually ever at the top, it becomes meaningless. Like if no one else can challenge you, it becomes meaningless. It becomes boring. It's why like a lot of people always say it's about the journey and not the destination. Because when you reach the destination, it's over. There's nothing else. You know, it's I think a good example for me personally is, again, it's why I like Souls-like or true action RPGs like Hades and stuff, because it's about the skill. It's not like getting to the ending is what I want to achieve. It's great, but it's about getting the ending, but getting there is the fun part, you know? Like when you play a Souls game, it's about the challenges, you know? Once you beat everything, once you've done it all, like sure, you can redo it, but it's not as hard as before because you've learned. You've already achieved it. They can still be a challenge, but it's not the same as the first time, right? So I guess this is the same thing where it's like by resetting, we go back to the original us, you know, like before we knew everything. There's still something to do. But I think this itself is a wrong. Well, anyways, I got off topic. But that's what like Everything All at Once kind of tries to like. The movie tries to like. That's like the core message. Like how everything is inedible. It's like once you know everything, it's kind of boring. Sort of. And like this is it's similar. Like this is the same kind of message. Similar. Like in my opinion. But I don't like the idea of like resetting. It's the same. Like, it's boring. Resetting it's a coward's way out, you know what I mean?
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Like, I don't think resetting is necessarily a wrong choice, but I just don't like it as a choice, you know? Would resetting do anything to help them, the people out there? If you don't continue to exist, don't they continue to suffer and die?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Ah. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Yeah, probably. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Interesting. Because for her, she doesn't really have any relationship with us. We've been through a journey. To be fair, though, we haven't exactly been the nicest person. Like, I've straight up murdered her, kind of betrayed her. And so, like, I think character-wise, we don't really have any, like, romantic feelings, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't really have romantic feelings with the actions we've done, except for like the last two, you know what I mean? I think the last two were good, because the last two, the stubborn one, was all about fighting, like us fighting, and like that's all we needed, that's all we wanted, and like we were perfect together. The same thing with the princess one, the damsel. We just need to help each other, and we were together for it, and that's all we needed. I think the ghost could have been exactly the same if I didn't just straight up betray her or try to kill her. And probably with the goddess one or the divine one, if we had actually submit to her, maybe it would have been the same as well, right? Maybe then we would have more of a romantic relationship, sort of, maybe. I'm not too sure. But clearly it didn't end up that way. So I think character-wise, it wouldn't make sense to be romantically invested in her. We're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Oh, that's even worse. Like, that's literally the same as the Echo. It's just eternity. I didn't know that things won't end worse. What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you.
Wait, really?
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Well, yeah, I just don't want to straight up kill someone. Like, it's just, she's not bad. Like, we know she's not a bad person. Like, it's because, like, okay, so narrator isn't bad. Like, he's not a villain. The Echo's not a villain. The princess isn't a villain. We're not evil. None of us are evil. We're just trying to do the best we can. Like, the Echo just wants to save the world. He just wants everyone to live, you know? Like if the princess gets born, everything dies. Like, if we get born, we die because we're gods. I guess we're not allowed to be, because like if we get born, we just simply end the world. Maybe the world can't understand us and it just crumbles, right? Like, it's just a thing that happens. It's not a choice. It just happens. So it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, the Echo isn't bad. We're not bad. It's just how it is, which, you know, I get it. Like, I don't want that to happen, you know? We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something's going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Yeah. I will say most of the time it seems to be pretty similar options every single time. It's just, it'll happen if it happens, right? Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
You could just slay the princess. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Slay the princess. I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Oh, so I'm not a god anymore. Same with her, right? Let's try, this isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone. I don't know if I choose this option.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
This is kind of depressing. Wait, so wasn't there an option where we could just choose not to do that? All right, let's try this one. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to our plan.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Are we redoing it?
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you. Just do it. See, again, I don't think I love her. We didn't go for a route that I think logically there's no reason for us to love her. I kind of wish I played that way now. because now I'm kind of upset because I love the romantic routes. I know. I was like, for the smitten one, I was like, God damn, you're so, ugh. But I am a romanticist. Like I think the, like, it's cool. Like I don't know. It's romantic. What do you want from me? So yeah, but I don't think we would ever say this. I'll say I'll see you soon.
Hey, I love you.
Wait, what? Why though? Maybe I'm just being the hero and the princess. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So she does love us? Now I
You're
feel
here
bad.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Aww. Wait, I want to try something. I'm curious. Turn around and leave. Will it let us? You're on a path in the woods, and in the path there's a cabin. Sorry, I just gotta wait. You're on the path in the woods, and in the path there's a cabin. I just chose turn around and leave. Wow, there's the credits. I wasn't expecting that. Oh wait, this is just track order for special playlists. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Join Discord, mailing list, subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlists. Return to the main menu. Wait, so our song, Finish the Game, the good ending, doesn't count. Finish the game, the good ending doesn't count. What does that mean? Wait, I want to try something. So let's just continue to the cabin. Oh, okay, I see. So it actually just starts over, I see. What if I do... Oh no, it just ends it no matter what we choose. I see. I think that's a... I'm kind of... I don't like that ending. I'll be honest, it sucks. It sucks, right? It's such a depressing ending. Alright. So, like, I think the devs said this in their news post, but there's no, like, we don't have to do everything all over. Like, if we wanted to see the other routes, we could. But if we want the endings, we can just get an ending. Like, we don't have to do everything all over. But I don't know if it, like, I don't know. Alright. So this should be pretty easy to do the endings then, right? So let's just do... I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. I want to see what happens.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through.
Oh.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
She's trying to save us. Wait, that's new.
Your lover drives a stake into your body.
So this is
and
us.
another, and another, and another.
This is the
Do I
princess.
miss your heart because I can't? But the stakes meant nothing to you.
I see.
You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever.
So I think that...
Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I think the top option is to go against her, and the other two options are... I don't know, to agree with her?
We were both taken by the moment. It was how things are meant to be.
Alright,
The
so I think we can...
sensation you feel the do you?
I think we can go through this. We didn't have to hurt each other.
Did we hurt each other? For me, there was no better end.
Yeah, I already chose that option.
To question everything, but you did not live alone. Cold skepticism turned, though.
What does the path matter if it always ends?
The path only ends when it becomes a new beginning. To see those seams as finality is to pass over them with closed eyes.
Force between choosing your path and forfeiting your body.
will say this. Again, this doesn't make much sense because we didn't really give her much of a choice because we just straight up stabbed her for this one. But I'll say you didn't give me a choice because I think that's the right answer. I'm not sure if there's a right
And
answer.
yet still you chose. To be capable of change is to be capable of choice.
I agree with this so much. It is so true.
What is? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
As a clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Are you still committed to my destruction? Or has your resolve started to waver? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good.
I'm not sure I don't understand what this means.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay, let's try this. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip. We'll save here. Okay. Okay, we could slay the princess. And then... Okay, I think there's 3 options. I don't know what the answer is, but there's something else. Can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. There's this option, there's slaying her, and then we can leave. I'll do all 3, I think. So let's do... I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
Oh. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later.
Oh, it's gonna be the same thing?
You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here.
Oh.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take...
It's time to resume.
She's relentless.
Sure.
And let's go.
Oh, so it is the same thing. Interesting.
And here we are. Do you...
Okay, wait. I wanna try something. I'm sorry. I'm very curious. How do I... The load option. Fuck. All right. Then you know what? If that's how it is, then okay. I'm ready to go. How do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
I got achievement. Through conflict, we carve meaning. Okay. Free myself? You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she steps forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you've always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Wait, that's kind of wholesome. Wait, what? There are no endings, only new beginnings. That's the, well, achievement I just got. I kind of like that one a little bit more, I'll be honest. I kind of like that one a bit more than us restarting. I actually hate that option. So let me try, okay, one more, right? There is, I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now.
Oh, is this what we chose? Wait, how about I choose to be an asshole? How about I choose to do, I can do this
I
alone?
don't think you can.
Oh.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume.
She's
I can do this I can do this out here on my own. I want to try
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. All right. Okay. So the ending is we either. All right. We either go with her. I kind of understand. Sorry, I need to move my mic. I kind of understand what the creator of the, not the creators, the devs mean by this is a love story. In that it seems like for the princess, she doesn't. I think the reason why she says she loves us is because she knows it's only us two. Like everything else is irrelevant, you know? Like it doesn't matter to her because it's finite. Like we are the only constants, you know what I mean? It's literally like there are no other gods. There's no choices. It's like I don't really think she knows what love actually is. She just knows that it's just us two. So there's no choice but to love. I think that's also where the conflict goes in. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too hard into it, or maybe that's just my interpretation of it. Actually, it's just my interpretation of it. It's just I don't know how I feel about the previous ending, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because the idea is we're literally just destroying worlds, right? We're free, we're destroying worlds, but we're also exploring them together. It's somewhat romantic for us, but it really does suck for everyone else, you know? Because the thing about this game is that we don't see anyone else. The only other party in the game is the narrator, or the echo. He's the only other person that we know exists outside. And again, he's a nobody. He's a speck, you know? He's a speck that is literally gone when, you know, like, so like, yeah, like it's weird. It's very weird to be playing a game where we are basically the powerhouse. Like we aren't like the villain, we aren't evil, but we are something. We're the monster, but we're not evil. We're not harming because we want to. We just are, you know? It's very weird playing a game like that. Where like we just are, and because of what we are, we just destroy things. Like we don't choose to destroy it. It's just us, our existence destroys. That's just simply how it is. It's a very interesting take on a game, or like an idea for a game. And I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like I can't be upset at us, but at the same time it feels like a shitty ending, right? It's like innocents are dying, even if we're not aware of it, they're still dying. And it's like, you know, it's like like that kind of sucks, you know. Let's try entering the basement.
No blade it is. Have you given up on slaying her?
I haven't decided yet.
The stairs. Do you remember?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that.
All right,
And
let's go.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, hands empty. And here I thought you wanted to kill me. Are you getting cold feet? Are you trying to give me a fighting chance? Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her. I only want to slay the you that's out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you don't want to kill me anymore. So, what's your plan?
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Who knows? Why don't we try it? Oh, this is wholesome. Take her hand in yours. I don't know, but I always wanted to just leave with you. I just didn't want like being a god. I want to walk through the camp door just as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. Oh, this is also wholesome. I love all these choices. I love this one too. Take her hand in yours. It's just a, you know, actions speak louder than words. I'm gonna choose that.
Okay then. Let's leave.
Oh, that's so wholesome. I like it.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Oh no. Are you sure you don't want to come with?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy inside the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Fuck. This is the best ending. Oh wait, this is the best. Oh, I wish I wasn't such an asshole now. God damn. Because again, character-wise, I don't think it makes sense for us to love her. But maybe it's like love at first sight, like the Smitten said. This is the best one so far. Oh my god, I love you. Who's gonna open it? Are you ready? Neither of us know what it's gonna be like out there. You know what? She said it every single time. She said it every single time. I'll say it.
I love you too.
That's wholesome.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I think this fits with the last ending we had. That was beautiful. I love that. Wait. Sorry, I got an achievement. What was it? And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. I love that. That is the best ending. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. I wish I had got that ending first, I'll be honest. That's what I wanted to get, actually. Hey, special thanks to Gab Smolder. Yeah, Gab Smolder is the YouTuber that I watched, that I found out about this game with. My friend yesterday, Tony, he told me he found about Slay the Princess from Manly Badass. The second one, yeah, you know who it is. So that was cool. All right, I kind of want to end it there because that was so perfect. You know what? I'm gonna end it there. That was just perfect. It was perfect. Oh wow, she looks so different. It just I don't know. I'll do the rest off stream personally for me. If you guys, I mean, like I said, I think this is a great game. This has been a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought this might be like maybe another day's worth of content. Like not content is the wrong word for it, but like gameplay. I think at total, how many hours was this? Let me check. Oh, wrong button. Okay. This game was, well, I'm still playing it, but it's fine. This game is 2.7 hours long. So it's like a 2-hour game. Well, maybe like 3-hour game. There's obviously way more stuff to do, like music, like with the different routes, as in like different things we can see in the game. Ooh, what is that? Oh yeah, this. And then there's like different options to pick, and then of course there's at least maybe like 1 or 2 more actual credit endings. But I would say if you enjoyed this, support the devs. Like, even if you don't ever play the game, I would say maybe get this, just support the devs. It's a really good game. I think it took them like a year to make or something like that. I don't know. I think it's a good game. I think it's a real, actually, I don't really know. Well, either way, it's a really, really good game. This game actually makes me want to play the other games in their series. The devs have a game called Scarlet Hollow. I think it's an episodic type game. Ooh. But I haven't played it. So I don't really know what it's about. But maybe I'll consider it for next year or something like. Well, actually, man, I keep getting lists on games I need to play. I need like Resident Evil and stuff like that. But that's not the point. This game is good. I think if anything, if you're, this is a weird thing to talk about, but if you're ever interested in doing content creation, I think this is a great game for it. If you ever want to become a streamer, this is a great game to pick up and play. It's short, it's sweet, it's fun, entertaining. The choices, the dialogue, the voice acting, they're all really, really good. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to simply say support the devs. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. I actually really like this. This is, I don't know why, but I think when it comes to, okay, I will say this. This game was released in October, and it's kind of advertised as a horror game, but like the opening says, it's not a horror game. It's more, it is really like a love story. It really is. It's a journey of like you and it's about you and the princess. It's a journey about you two together. Your choices that you make, the type of person you are, the type of person she becomes, the influences of others, like the narrator, obviously, and then obviously the other voices. It's cool. It's a really nice, sweet game. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think for myself, I'll end it here. I think it's a perfect ending. I think if I do a different ending, it's just gonna ruin it, because there's nothing better than that. I like wholesome endings. I think there's nothing much to say about that. So yeah. Let me do my ending screen. I might wait. I'll do this later. I'll do my ending screen just for the YouTube part. Hi YouTube. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was Slay the Princess. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Um, Again, I think it's a great game. This is awkward because this is one of the times where I'd be like, let me know your thoughts of the game if you've seen it this far. Like, what's your opinion? Did you enjoy it? Because if you enjoyed it, which I hope you did, great. If you didn't, that's unfortunate. But it's your choice. Everyone has their own opinions, preferences for games that they like and dislike. I can't say it's wrong. I can't say it's right. It doesn't matter. But yeah, but that's about it. I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, thank you for anyone who came. I get, yeah, I don't know. This is awkward because it's such a decent ending. I don't know how to end. So I don't know how to end my stream, but yeah. Thanks for anyone who came to watch me live, Voter on YouTube. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Twitch. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you guys for next time on the other games we play, okay? Bye, I guess. Yeah, it's actually awkward for me.